Sitting Beauties. Welcome back to my channel, Sitting Beautiful in Wheels, with me, Kay. Jay. So if you are a new watcher and you haven't subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button and welcome to Sitting Beautiful in Wheels. And don't forget to hit the notification button as well, so you can get all the exciting stuff when I post it, when I post videos. And if you are a returning subscriber, I says welcome back. So it feels good to be back. I love being back. And comment down below and tell me what you think about this new eyeshadow that I just got. I'm gonna try it. I know it's gonna be a little bit dramatic, but I want you guys to see. Tell me what you guys think. And yeah, so into this episode, I'm giving you facts, okay? Facts about about being in a wheelchair, being a wheelchair user. Because a lot of people don't know if a person in the wheelchair, what they have to go through. They don't know that, so it's like somebody need to teach it. Somebody talk about it, and I guess I'll talk about it. So yeah, if you want to know more about this, keep watching. So my first one is we are now bound to a wheelchair. Like, people think that so weird. People think that we are literally bound to our wheelchair. Like, they think we eat, sleep, go to the bathroom, do whatever we want with our wheelchair. My thing is, guys, I do not sleep with my wheelchair on the bed. When it's time to go to bed, the wheelchair is sitting somewhere charging or somewhere by my bed, and I'm in bed sleeping. So I don't have the strength to pick the wheelchair up. It's not glued to my bandung. That I sleep with it. I don't sleep with my wheelchair. I don't use the bathroom with the wheelchair. If you think about it, how will you pick the wheelchair up and sit on the toilet? So I don't sleep with my wheelchair. I don't go to the bathroom with the wheelchair. We are now bound to the wheelchair. Okay? We're not bound to it. The wheelchair the wheelchair is just like our accessory. We use it to walk, to roll around. We use it to make our life easier to get to places where we need to go. We're not glued to it. No, we're not. We're not glued to it. So yeah, that's my first one. We are not glued to our wheelchair. The wheelchair just here to get us to make our life easier, to get us to places where we need to be. So yeah, y'all need to stop. Like, basically. My next one is my wheelchair is part of my personal space. People think that it's okay to use my wheelchair like a grab on or a place to rest their feet on. There's so many times I'm like, okay, I'm gonna use the bus to go to wherever I need to go, and people hold the back of my chair as a way for them not to fall. Don't touch my chair. Don't do that. There's this one time I was in the bus and listening to my headphone like I always do, and this old lady, she came in with no walker. We should know she need a walker, but she came in without a walker, holding on to the bars and stuff like that. Once the bus started to move, she was right over me. Like, sometimes people, y'all on the bus, y'all need to put some deodorant on. Because some of us sitting right by the thing right there, and when you put your arms up, like, whew, and some of them they'll be breathing over you too, and that breath be kicking. I just, like, sometimes I just want to go in my bag and pick my spray up, just go. Yeah, back to what I was saying. Yeah, and this lady is standing over me, having a really bad odor, which I'm already gassing on. And then the bus is moving. Then she decided to grab onto my wheelchair as the bus moving. I keep feeling stuff at the back of my chair. I keep feeling my chair moving like this. I'm like, why is my chair moving like this? And it already like locked me in. When I turn around, she had her hands on the back of my chair like that as the bus moving. Lady, don't touch my chair. Don't. I don't care if the bus is moving. What? My chair is not yours. Get yours. Don't. It's my personal space. Do not play with stuff that's supposed to be helping me. Okay? Don't touch. Do not touch. I repeat, don't touch our wheelchair. It's not there to help you protect yourself. It's there to protect me, not you. Get your own. Okay? Get your own chair. Yes, so my chair is my personal space. So our wheelchair is our personal space. So don't use it to rest your feet up. Even in class, when we was in school, like I used to sit in the front of the class and people sit to the back of me. And when the professor is talking, students behind me using my chair battery as their footrest. Like, don't do that. My chair is not your footrest. You don't. Y'all need to stop. Like, our wheelchair is our personal space. So if you see it, don't touch. Do not touch until I ask you to touch. Like, if I'm stuck, I can be like, excuse me, can you help me push? I'm giving you permission to push my chair. Don't do that. It's our personal space, so respect that. So my next one is, y'all need to stop assuming because I'm a wheelchair user, I need help. Okay. I'm going to explain myself what I mean by that. Okay? Because I know some of you guys, y'all want to help because y'all need to go to heaven. Y'all need to go to heaven, so y'all want to help, which is totally fine. And y'all want to have your goodwill. Y'all want to help us make our life easier, which is fine. Until I ask for your help, don't do that. Okay? Don't do that. Like, you don't need to stop assuming that because we're in a wheelchair, we need help. I need help, I will definitely speak up. I'm just gonna tell you guys a little bit of story, just a little bit. I promise I won't make this video long. I know y'all got stuff to do, but I'm not gonna make it long. So, this one time, me and my friend, I know this doesn't connect to it, but I promise I'll connect it. This one time, me and my friend, we decided that we're gonna go to the mall to get our nails done. It's fun. So, he invited his friend. I invited my friend. She was in the wheelchair. She's in the wheelchair too. So we decided to go get our nails done at the mall. And we at the mall. We went to the place. The nail salon was packed with people. So we talked to the receptionist, Chinese. It seems like he will understand what we were saying. I know my English is totally fine. I speak good English. My friends speak good English. We talked to him. He kept answering us like, Like, you know when they don't understand what you're saying, so that they ask you back, they're just like, yeah, sure, okay, yeah. So he kept nodding and stuff like that. And my friend and I was like, okay. So we'll wait until he called us. He called us up. So we're waiting. I see him talking to my friend. My friend. Talking to him about me and my friend. Like, I wanted to pay this amount of money and I'm going to call it a social time because there's a lot of people here. I can hear you. Like, I can hear you though. We can hear you. This guy you talking to know nothing about us. I don't even know this guy. I just met him like a few seconds ago. So, why is he talking to him about us? You see, that's the thing. Like, people's minds are so small. Their minds is so small. I don't know. Just like this tiny. That they feel like if a person is walking, they got all the answer to everything. Bitch! We're people with disabilities. We got this master, Stephen Hawking. Have you heard about him? The world's smartest man. He was in a wheelchair. He didn't have 2 feet walking. The man couldn't even talk. But he was the world's smartest person. Y'all never sit and think about that, okay. So yeah, we do be messing with these people in the wheelchair, people with disability, we be messing with them. Yeah, it's very smart. But anyway, back to what I was saying. He's talking to this guy that this guy that know nothing about us. And I'm like, zoom my chair right there. I'm like, excuse me. If you have anything to say, why don't you say it to us too? Because we're the one that need to get our nails done. If you have something to say, you say it to us. We can hear you. We can talk. Oh, I'm so sorry. Like, he felt very dumb at the moment. And the guy that he was talking to was like, yeah, you should be talking to him. So that's like what I'm trying to say, right? Like, if I don't ask you for help, don't assume that I need help. I'm smart enough to tell you that I need help. I'm smart enough to tell you to back up. If I'm trying to open the door and I pull the door and I cannot get it out, excuse me, can you help me open the door, please? They'll help me do that. Y'all will help me do that. But don't assume I need help if I didn't ask for help. So, yeah. Y'all need to stop assuming that our sex life is not fantastic. Because it is fantastic. We have a great sex life. Our sex life is awesome. Well, I'm not in a relationship right now, but I'm just saying in general. We have a good sex life. Okay, so yeah, y'all need to stop with them. Like I said, small-minded people. Y'all need to. I don't want to call it ignorance because y'all not ignorant. Y'all just have a really tiny mind. Yeah, just like really tiny, small mind. Like, I'm on TikTok now, so I see a lot of people with disability there, and there's this lady that I follow as well, and I see her on my things a lot, and she's in a wheelchair. She have kids, I think around the age of 7, 8 years old, and she's in a wheelchair, and she was literally on camera crying because the state is trying to take away her kids. They think that she can raise the kid. I think if she can't raise the kid, she would let y'all know that she need help. But to take away her kid because she's in a wheelchair, it's just ridiculous. Like, what? I know she have a boyfriend. I know the kids have father. I know he knows that she's in a wheelchair and he got her pregnant, and now she raised the kids until they're like that old. And now you're gonna tell her that you're gonna take away the kids. Like, come on, guys. We'll give us a chance. I know that they're kids, but yeah, I think she's pretty much a great mom to her kids. And for you to think that she's in a wheelchair, she can't do it, is sad. Really, 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 really sad. And y'all need to work on that. Like, if I do get married and have a kid, I know I have a big family. My family is huge. I know my mom is here. I know my sister's gonna help. There's no way. I don't even want to think about it. Because that's, yeah. Y'all need to stop treating us like trash, because we're people too. We're smart, gorgeous. Y'all need to respect that. That's just my little 2 cents on it. We have a great sex life. We can love too. we can love too. Like, gorgeous, um, beautiful too. But for some reason, I keep attracting weirdos like this. I keep attracting 50, 60 years old guys, and it's like, where are you guys coming from? Do you just sit there and think that, okay, she's in a wheelchair, she'll take anybody? You fucking 60 years old. No money, no house, you probably homeless, and you want a girlfriend? And you think you can come for me like that? Like, really? No. No, thank you. You mad old. Like, what gives y'all the mind that just like, these girls, they're in a wheelchair, they'll take anybody? Like, I mean, my DMV filled with sugar daddies, like, will give you this amount of money to do this. I'm like, don't talk to me. Just go. Keep going. Why you, like, can y'all just leave me alone, please? Like, seriously. I want a really good looking guy. Okay, someone's cute, someone who's like, yes, around my age. Not a grandpa. Are you serious? Shit, you bugging. Back to the show. I'm like renting right now. I'm totally renting right now. It's like sad. But we keep attracting the worst looking guys. I don't know if it's a wheelchair or they just think that we'll take anybody. It's sad. Really sad. I didn't spend 10 hours to do my makeup to attract your bum ass. It's like, really? And another one is, just because I'm in a wheelchair doesn't mean that I don't have friends. I only like have, the only person who's my friend is my age. That's what you guys think. It's like, I need to stop. You really need to stop. Like, seriously. Sometimes I just sit and think about it. I'm like, do people really like ask these weird questions? Like, I have a friend who's a male and he's everybody male, my best friend, and we go hang out and they'll be like, oh, it's so nice, you bring her outside today, it's so great. Why do they think that? Like, he's my friend, we're friends, he's not my age. Like, they think like the only person we have a friend is an age. Like, y'all stop, please. Y'all need to stop. Like, seriously. We do have friends, you know? We have friends. We make friends. Real friends. And our age is not, they come to do the work and they out. Like, we're not best friends. We're not like that. They come to do the work. Sometimes I'll be like, do this, and they don't want to do it, and I'm going renting on them. I'm like, that's not how you talk to your friend, though. I talk to them as my helpers, here to help me. So, we don't go hang out. Like, they do the work, they leave, and bye, go, goodbye. I wouldn't want to be hanging out with my age. I don't even want to hang out with my mom. And then imagine hanging out with my age. Like, yeah. Y'all need to stop. Definitely stop it. Stop it. Seriously. I don't hang with my age like that. We don't hang with our age like that. My next one is that I know you guys don't know this, but I'm just gonna say it. The accessible bathroom and accessible parking lot is very important for people with wheelchairs. If you guys don't know, there's a reason why when you go into the accessible bathroom, they have the wheelchair sign right there. And when you go to park a car, the wheelchair sign is on the parking thing. So it's like, when you see that, that means it need to be kept for someone who's actually in the wheelchair. But no, I understand the accessible bathroom was made for 200 people. If you have a baby, you go and use the bathroom. If you don't have a baby, we'll use the bathroom because we're in a wheelchair. We need a big space. But people who walking, the small bathroom made for people who walking. Small size. You can just go in and come out. I cannot go in a bathroom that have a very small size. It's not gonna work. It's really not gonna work. I was in school once. When I was in school, there's this floor. I think it's like the fifth floor in the other building that didn't have the accessible bathroom, and they kept telling me that I need to go. If you up on the 12th floor or whatever floor higher, you have to come down, because down it's like a little small sided one, but you still have to leave your wheelchair outside to get in the bathroom. But they charge you mad money to go to school though. So I'm like, so one day I have to use the bathroom. I'm in class, and I had to hold it until, because if you go to if I set up in class, I have to stay at that position. I cannot leave and go to the bathroom and come back. I'll be distracting a lot of people, a lot of students, including the professor, because they're gonna have to reorganize everything, move the table, do this, do that. It's kind of hard for me. So, and that means I have to hold my pee. If the class is 3 hours long, I have to hold my pee until the class is actually over in order for me to go use the bathroom. And it's just like, this is so uncomfortable. So, one day I have a class on the 5th floor, and I have to go. Now the professor's running late, but I have to go. So I'm like, that means I have to take the elevator, and this damn elevator, it takes like forever to come. I know before I even get on the elevator to go downstairs, the professor will be here, and then he started class, and I have to come in late. Like, what the hell? But the staff, they have an accessible bathroom on that floor, but they don't want to give it out to the students. And somebody went and told me that this staff do have an accessible bathroom, but they're just not going to share it. So I'm like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. So I go to one of the staff members there. I'm like, I need to use the bathroom, and I'm not going downstairs because the professor will still be here. So y'all got to let me use this one. No, you're not allowed to use the staff bathroom. You just one downstairs. I know there's one downstairs, but I don't want to go downstairs. I want to use that one. Well, you can use it, sweetheart. You got to go downstairs. I'm like, okay. So the bathroom downstairs doesn't have to grab on. And you want me to use it, and I'm in a wheelchair. Right? She's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. So I'm going to use the bathroom downstairs. And then when I fall, then I'm going to sue the school for you guys not protecting y'all students with disabilities. So thank you. I'm going to go use it now. She's like, no. Come. You can use this, okay? You can use it. Don't worry about it. We're going to work something out. Don't worry about it. Yeah, so it's good to speak up sometime. By the way, back to what I was saying. And I'm trying to make this video long, but it seems like it's gonna be a little bit longer. So yeah, so if y'all see the accessible bathroom is empty, just leave it for the person who's coming in next to use it. I have to come in the bathroom and I gotta go really bad, and I'm like waiting, and somebody who can walk fine is in there using the bathroom. Hello, I need to use the bathroom. Like, you kind of kidding time for me. I need to go to the bathroom really bad. I gotta pee. And it's like so hectic. And then go to the parking lot spot. You guys parking on the accessible parking space. Sometimes I go with my sister to like Walmart or Target or whatever, and she have to park the car to come and get me. And it's like, no parking spot. Like the parking spot that's supposed to be open for a person like me, it's close with somebody who actually don't have the parking sign on it. Like my sister, her car doesn't have the wheelchair ramp, so I basically had to use the walker to go. And when we go and there's no parking, that means I have to get up and walk far away before I get to where we need to go. And then she have to like roll me in the walker to get me to Walmart before I transfer it to the thing. Like we could have just used that spot. Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to think about other people too. Don't just like think about yourself. If you don't have the parking, the handicap parking sticker, don't park there. You don't need the space. You're fine. So why are you parking it? Like, y'all need to stop thinking that everybody who's in the wheelchair was in a car accident. Like, there's so many times people see me on the road and they be like, oh my God, were you driving? Or were you a passenger when you got hit, when you got into the car accident? What are you talking about? I was not in a car accident. This is not a car accident that caused this problem here. This is totally different. And they just assume that I was in a car accident. That's how come I ended up in the wheelchair, which is totally wrong. Y'all need to ask questions before you jump to conclusion. But sometimes I really don't want to talk to nobody and explain my problem to them. But just like, if you ask, I'll explain to you. But stop assuming that I was in that car accident. They feel like they have this mindset that everyone in a wheelchair got into a car accident. That's the only way you can become a wheelchair user if you was in a car accident. Stop it, y'all. Y'all need to stop. I was never in a car accident. Never. I don't even want to wish it on myself. I feel for those who actually was in a car accident and stuff like that. But I just feels like it would be nice if you just ask me questions and I explain to you what caused my disabilities. Or you can just come and watch my previous video on my disabilities. That would be nice. So yeah, y'all need to stop assuming that I was never in a car accident. And my final one is that y'all need to stop assuming that I don't need hug too. I need hug too, people. I need hug. I need to be hugged. I need someone to just hold me and just like, ah. Yes. But people like, seems like they assume that if you're in a wheelchair, you can be hugged, because they don't want to hurt you. Ask questions. Like, is it okay if I give you a hug? Of course. Like, sometimes I'm around my friends and my brothers and sisters, and their friend come and they just like give them a hug, and they give me the fist bump. I'm like, oh, I'm not good enough to be hugged too. Like, I want to be hugged too. Stop assuming that I don't need a hug because I'm in a wheelchair. There's so like this. Oh my God, I need a hug too. I can hug. I can hug you right back. So, yeah, that's my 2 cents on this. Like, this, yeah. Let's stop assuming and just ask questions. That's what I think. Ask questions and we'll be cool. Fine. So if you enjoyed the video today and you enjoyed my little few facts about being in a wheelchair, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to this channel, and just like share this video, because it'll be nice for people to know what we go through as a wheelchair user. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Come on guys, let's grow this channel up. And yeah, I'll see you on another episode of Something Beautiful in Wheels. I'm gonna say beautiful. Let me just lie.